YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy TriniFX here, back with another video. Alright guys, it's going to be a quick one today guys. Kind of broke my rules today guys, and I'm going to show you why. Coming into today, we could see Asia, we had a dip lower, and Asia just continued to rally. London continued to rally. And coming into the market, I was kind of double-minded. I was bullish because it was respecting bullish PDRAs and disrespecting bearish PDRAs on the left. But normally for me, when Asia and London rally this much, New York either consolidates or tends to reverse. But I still was going into the market bullish, and I'll tell you why. Dropping into 15-minute time frame, we could still see the market rallying uh, between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. These were the highs. So from this low to this high, this is the range. If you watch ICT videos, pre-market session, we tend to look at that to see and to gauge the direction of price. So I was looking at this dealing range here to get an idea of where price would have wanted to go. We had this 15-minute CB, and of course we had lower CBs coming down here. So I really was kind of neutral. I still wanted longs. So if we drop into a 1 minute time frame, guys, I'll show you where I messed up, and how I recovered, guys. So as I mentioned, I was more or less bullish, targeting the 8 o'clock high, but this is 7 and this is the 8 o'clock high. So we mark off between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. So that's the high. This is the range you're working in. So we could see on market open, price rallied down and then began to display. So this is 9:30 here. We could see price rally down. Let me just change this here and give you some more context as to why. Right, so 9:30 open, we rallied down. Let me just make the chart a little smaller so we can see. We rallied down, we cleared the 7 o'clock low, rallied into these 1 minute BCs on this side and began to displace. Now, I don't normally trade inversion gaps as open, and we probably needed this gap to be inverted, which it did there. But I waited, guys. I looked for my shift in market structure, which we did get on the break of that candle. I took this high because this is the higher high that traded into these CBs here on a 1 minute chart. So I wanted that high to get broken. When it did, I was reading price and I was waiting for it to come back. Now I did mark off my 1 minute fair value gap here. But if you go on a 2 minute chart, we can see we traded into a 2 minute fair value gap and began to displace. Guys, I broke my rules. I should have waited for my 1 minute gap to be filled. So I entered long as price was trading away from a 2 minute fair value gap. I didn't even wait for a confirmation entry, and price just traded lower and stopped me out. So I should have waited. So when I got stopped out, I was really upset with myself. So I waited, saw price finding some support in this 1 minute BC as price was trading away, showing bullish momentum, creating this other 1 minute fair value gaps. You're seeing fair value gaps being stacked upon each other. So once price was trading higher, traded back in, that's where I took my long, and I was targeting the 8 o'clock high. But we also had this CB that we had price had to get through. So we ran up, traded lower, and as we pushed higher, that's where I exited my trade for a 2 risk to reward. So this was 1 hour loss, and I made it back and then some. However, I was still upset because I should not have taken this trade. This just stopped me out, and I should have waited for my model. And my model is you trade into a higher time frame PDRA, which it did. It traded into a 5 minute bullish fair value gap. We saw a shift in structure, broke this intermediate term high with displacement, and we wait for price to trade back into a 1 minute fair value gap. I didn't wait for it. I anticipated that price was so bullish, would just continue to run, guys. So I FOMO'd and broke my rules. Pretty upset. But I'm only human, it happens. Lesson to be learned, you wait for your model. If price had taken the high without me, so be it. We eventually traded lower. But that was the two trades for today. One loss, one winner. A little better than break even on the day. And yeah, guys, so don't FOMO. Wait for your model. Those are the key takeaways. And even when I got this win here, I was still looking for another trade because, I'm telling myself I could have gotten more profit. So eventually I had to close my charts and exit for the day. And so I wouldn't take any more trades. Whether I won or not, you have to be disciplined, guys. And that's a key takeaway. You must have rules, stick to your rules, and be disciplined. Don't FOMO, don't, rush anything, and don't revenge trade. So it worked out today, but it wouldn't work out for you every day. So that's it, guys. Hope you found some value in this trade, this trading recap. Like, subscribe, share the video, guys, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Tomorrow we do have some red folder news, 8:30. So we'll see what the market brings. Take care, guys. Bye bye.